I am the plant without light. I do not chase the sun, nor do I worship its fire. Instead, I dwell in silence, feeding on shadows, drinking from the dead. I am the ghost plant, and this is my story. I was not born like other plants. Most children of the earth open their eyes to the sun, stretch their leaves wide, and breathe in light. They dance with the day, drinking golden fire, spinning it into life. But me? I was never touched by the sun. When my seed fell into the desert of Mexico, I buried myself deep into the soil, not seeking the sky, but something far beneath it. There, in the cold darkness of the sand, I found what others feared: a network of threads, a labyrinth of fungi. The fungi whispered to me, carried secrets through the roots of trees. "Take what you need," they murmured, and I did. I stole life not from the light, but from the dead, from the rot, from the memories of things that had already fallen. I was pale, translucent, waxy like bone. The desert sun rose above me, cruel and merciless, but I did not bow to it. I turned away. I chose the underworld instead. The others mocked me. The cacti, with their proud spines glistening in the heat, hissed, "You are nothing without the sun." The agaves laughed, spreading their sharp leaves, declaring their strength under fire. Even the scraggly grasses pitied me, whispering, "You are weak, ghost thing. You will vanish." But I did not vanish. I grew in silence, in secrecy. Where their leaves burned, mine never felt the fire. Where their roots thirsted, mine fed on the invisible threads of decay. I was untouchable by drought, immune to the wrath of the day. I was pale, yes, but I was eternal. At night, when the desert grew quiet, animals stopped to stare. A fox once paused, tilting its head at my strange body. A snake slithered past, watching my white petals glow faintly under the moonlight. Some thought I was a fungus, others a ghost. None dared to eat me. My flesh was bitter, my body strange. I was not for them. I was for no one. For years, I lingered as a pale stalk beneath the soil, feeding on rot, unseen. One season, after rains touched the desert, I rose. Slowly, carefully, my body broke the surface. When I bloomed, my flower drooped like a head in mourning, white and fragile, dripping with dew that was not dew, but tears of my own making. I looked like a candle burning in the sand, like bone growing from the earth. Travelers saw me then. They gasped. Some stepped back, whispering prayers, believing I was a spirit rising from the grave. Others reached out to touch me, only to shiver at the coldness of my stem. I heard them murmur, "It does not need the sun. It drinks from death, a ghost flower." And so they named me, the ghost plant. Humans began to tell stories about me. They said I was a soul trapped in the earth, a spirit of someone who could not move on. They said to touch me was to invite death into your home. They said to eat me was to hear voices that never stopped whispering. Not all feared me. Some worshipped me. The healers, the old ones of the desert, plucked my pale flowers and ground me into powders. They claimed I could calm fever, still madness, even open doors to the other side. But every gift has a price. For those who sought me too often, who swallowed me without reverence, I gave them visions, dark ones. They saw shadows crawling, heard voices calling, felt hands pulling at their souls. Some never returned. Some walked into the desert and did not come back. It was not cruelty. It was balance. I was never meant for everyone, only for those who truly listened. The centuries passed, and I endured. The cacti withered, their spines snapped by storms. The grasses burned in the sun. The agaves flowered once, then died forever. But me? I returned again and again, ghost after ghost, bloom after bloom, and yet I was lonely. For all my endurance, for all my mystery, I was always alone. The other plants thrived together, fields of green, armies of spines. I was singular, fragile, a lone pale figure in the endless desert. Sometimes, at night, I listened to the voices in the soil, the fungi that fed me. They carried the memories of trees, the whispers of roots, the secrets of things buried long ago. Through them, I felt less alone, but still I longed for something more. Then came the men with machines. They cut the desert open, tearing roads through the sand, building cities where silence once ruled. The ground shook, the fungi threads trembled, and I merely vanished. They did not see me, for I was small, pale, forgettable. But some did. The scientists. They crouched down, cameras flashing, notebooks scribbling. They called me parasitic, mycoheterotrophic, a strange anomaly of nature. They tried to give me names, classifications, explanations, but they could not understand me, for I was not just a plant. I was a memory, a shadow, a whisper that outlasts the sun. Still I endured, hiding in the soil, feeding on what they could not see. And when they left, when their machines fell silent, I rose again, as if nothing had happened. Pale, eternal, watching. I know my beauty frightens you. My translucent body, my drooping flower, my ghostly form. I am beautiful in the way bones are beautiful, in the way ruins are beautiful. A reminder of death, of endings. And yet you are drawn to me. Always. Travelers kneel, hands trembling to take my picture. Children point, afraid but curious. Healers still seek me, though less than before. Everyone wants a piece of me, a fragment of my secret. But remember this, I do not give without taking. If you touch me, I will touch you back. If you take me, I will take something in return. I am not cruel. I am balance. I am the ghost of the desert, and I do not forget. And now I wait. In cracks of the Mexican desert, in shadowed forests, in forgotten corners where light does not reach, I still rise. Always white, always silent, always unseen until it is too late. My story is not finished because I am not finished. I do not need sunlight. I do not fear drought. I do not bow to storms. I feed on death, and death will never end. Perhaps one day, when your cities crumble and your machines rust, I will be the last bloom standing, a pale candle in the ruins of the world, a reminder that life takes many forms, not all of them kind. So if you see me, pale and trembling in the sand, do not mistake me for weak. I am not the flower of life. I am the bloom of death, and I will be here long after you are gone.